got turned off. That should fix it right there, I hope. Yep, that was it.
This is a test of the emergency Robcast system.
Woohoo! We got it fixed. Okay. I'm not sure why how that got turned off by itself.
Ghosts.
Interesting. I love the
When
spooky
in-
music.
Yeah, when in doubt, the answer is always ghosts.
I happen to agree. Okay, so let me pull up my window here.
This is a test of the emergency Robcast. Oh, I should turn that down.
Yeah, I have to mute it too. That's the only way I have to test it. Barbarian, hello. Again, another snafu here. I'll explain it real quick. The Elgato software, they incorporated the sound software now into the Elgato software. Well, they added a little tiny checkbox. And I mean, when I say tiny, I'm talking about like a 16th of a square inch that you got to click on to get the audio to work, to turn it on, basically. And the problem is there's no warning or anything. It's just, well, here's a little checkbox stuck over here someplace that if you're not paying attention, we're going to turn off on you. So, ta-da! Anyway. No warning or anything. It's just, well, hey, I can hear me real good through whoever's system, Rob, that may be.
Not dropping any names or anything.
No,
but
I
his
would drop
initials
Rob's name in that.
games.
God forbid should I accuse anybody, Rob, of having their audio turned up. You can have it turned up a little bit. It does, so you can hear what's going on if you need to.
Actually, I moved the game audio to my headset, so you can't hear it. But I use
Humana. I got to get my chat window over. It's always something. Let me tell you, folks. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. I have been perplexed by mods. And by the way, Rob, thanks for sending me that thing on the New Vegas stuff. I didn't finish reading it all because it's like I gotta actually have to sit down and think about it. And but it looks like a really interesting article. So thank you. I appreciate. I didn't know if you were gonna join me or not today. So I'm glad you're here. So Ross, there you are. How you doing there, Buckaroo? Good to see you.
There's Russ.
I have to tell you, I'm having a lot of trouble finding mods to replace USO in its entirety. Now, grant you, because there's some things in USO I have not been able to locate in another mod. And but I did find one of the mods that I spent 4 hours getting this mod running and it's installed correctly, so I could repeat the install process. I blew up the save, blew up my program, blew up Fallout 4. What else did I screw up over the weekend? So Monday, whatever day it was, I spent 6 hours basically trying to get 2 mods to run. And the reason being is I was looking for the mod that has the Drumlin Diner pieces in it. Okay, and there's not a lot of mods that have it. Matter of fact, I've only been able to find one, and it's called Homemaker. And Homemaker actually is the mod that adds the frickin' sidewalks. So, very confusing.
I actually have Homemaker. It's one of them that I never activated. I downloaded it because it looked good, but I was not convinced that it was not going to interfere with USO, so I never activated it.
Well, you got to be careful how you activate it because it blew up my menu. So they make a they don't explain the install very well, and they make an obscure reference to an earlier version where you have to use the chem station to create a holodisk, but they don't explain to you that that's what actually turns on the menu in the game. It's just to repair it. So if the menu screws up, you can repair. Well, I already have. I didn't think about that because I already have settlement menu manager, and I also have SMM installed, which allows me to run another mod because it requires SMM versus or something. No, yes, Sim versus whatever the other menu mod manager or whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, so I got two mod managers loaded, but let's see what's Russ saying.
He says he uses Homemaker, but not USO.
Right, right. Homemaker is a really good sub to because it adds a lot of stuff without, and the way it works. Let's see if I believe I put it in this game. Let me go see. It you have to tell it to install the menu is what it boils down to. Let's see, do I have it in here? Let's see. So Rob had asked me earlier. I'm not really happy with this build your own pool yet. It has some limitations. Snappy builds is great. Capital Wasteland, if you're into Fallout 3, you'd understand why you'd want to include this mod. Especially if you don't have the... there was a creation club, which I don't have on the PC. I have it on PlayStation. The Nor Penthouse is I actually wanted so that I could use its decorations in the bordello that we're going to be making at Croup Manor. So G2M is a cool little mod that adds some things in that you don't normally get in the game that I like. Settlement markers is the mod that allows you to just put down an invisible rug, which you get in USO, but this one is like the replacement for USO, so you can put vendors down anywhere. You can create, like, and I use, have your vendor working off the back of a truck or something if you want, like a vegetable farmer. Of course, we all know about videos of the wastelands. It took forever to get that to work. You need to use the workshop mods to keep your workshop safe. And when you say workshop mods, are you talking about the mod manager or the menu managers, Russ? Right. And if you're going to use anything that's related to Sim Settlements, and there are mods out there, you have to download the Sim Settlements mod manager, okay? Which is what that Nord Penthouse required. Because they all have hooks into Sim Settlements. So, and then if you're using that one, there's two other mods you have to load. But you can this is the thing that screwed me up big time with mods, guys, was PlayStation, I'm sorry, not PlayStation, Bethesda. Some stuff is only available on Bethesda, and some stuff you can only get through Nexus. So what happens is, if it's on Nexus and on Bethesda, somehow Nexus and Bethesda, I don't know if you got a deal going or whatever, but it adds hooks so that when you're in game, when you pull up your first screen, you got to go down into mods and verify that it got turned on, because otherwise it doesn't work. I found out the hard way. So, yeah, you need Workshop Framework, and I would recommend installing those, because there's a lot of mods out there that are going to start requiring those tools. And if you go read what they actually do, you'd understand why, because it allows better interaction with mods. One actually expedites the loading. And I forgot what the other one, I think that's Framework does that one, and the other one does, I forgot, something to do with graphics and stuff. Farming resources allows me to build the farms. So I have ground and grounded. Ground comes with water, so you can make, like if you want to farm, what's those red lily thingies? I forgot what they're called.
Bloodleaf.
Bloodleaf, or tarberries, or anything else. You can actually set up a water farm to farm those items. So, which is kind of cool. I played with that. This is the one I was trying to get to load. I could not get this to load any other way. Well, after 5 tries, I got kind of confused because I've got 6 profiles now. One is blown up. I think I'm going to have to try to reload it and see what happens. But anyway, Homemaker has under structures. This is what I was looking for. It adds, so does Snappy Builds though. It also adds bunkers, so you can delete, not enable this part. I haven't tried this. We could go try it. But the one here's the one I was looking for to be able to build a diner. And the reason being is that,
Ah.
yeah, okay, I wanted to expand the diner here and make it twice as big, basically. So that was my plan. I also have the mod that allows me all the broken concrete on the edges and stuff. I have the mod now that allows me to take out those pieces, which is in Snappy Builds, and allows me to take out those broken sections and replace them. So I can have a
Mhm.
nice. I haven't found one for roads yet, though. That gives you the asphalt sections. So I haven't found that one. Um, this has,
Russ, do you mean the Fallout 4 script extender, or is there a workshop script extender?
yeah, you have to run the script extender, the Fallout uh, 4 script extender. I can go into my mods and show you.
Yeah, I know I'm already running the script extender. I think I'm running several mods that recommend it.
There's several
So
mods that you can't run it without it because the way it attaches. So you basically have to. So even if you're on a PC and you're not doing anything, you're going to be running script extender anyway. But if you're using scrap, it's not scrap that settlement. It's called scrap everything and place anywhere. Both require the script extenders. So the other thing I wanted was the institute structures, okay? Because there are some very cool. Oh, that was this other one, the greenhouse. If you're running warehouse extended, which thank you, Russ. Appreciate you turning me on to those. Uh, um, and I'll show you warehouse extended, which doesn't do a submenu like this. It actually attaches to structures menu. So, which Homemakers was supposed to do, I could not get it to work. So I had just had it install in. It's not a dynamic menu. F4SE, yeah, I think that's what it is. There's a disabler to take out bunkers and this because I'm running other programs that have it, but it doesn't seem to be causing a conflict, so I don't care. But this is the other part that I wanted, and pier shacks, which allows you to build those things,
yep,
which I couldn't find.
your
Um,
favorite roof in the entire game.
yes. But supposedly these are fixed, so for the AI pathing and stuff. So I used this mod 4 years ago, and it was great, and I couldn't remember what the hell it was called. Because this would go along with Salty Shacks and Salty Outfitters, which gives you the other building, so I can now fix that. Large prefab. I don't know what this is. Large prefab. Holy crap! I'll say that's. Oh, there's the.
That's large.
Yeah, that's the. I actually have the mod that now gives me the walls and stuff. I forgot which mod it is, but I have that mod. And look at that. So you get all these nice buildings that you can actually use. They're supposedly all AI or NPC approved, whatever you call them. Wow, that is some large structures. Look at that wall. What is this? Oh, a house foundation. Awesome. So anyway, so that's the reason why I was trying to get this mod installed. So there's the pre-war house. This is kind of cool too. You get satellite dishes if you want a satellite dish for some reason. So, and there's the little thing from the pond. So anyway, I'm trying to put together a playthrough. I still haven't figured out how to use Vortex to get what I wanted to do, and I still can't find out how to print out my mod list in Vortex, which you could do through Nexus Mod Manager, because it creates a separate script file or a separate.
Yeah, it should be doing that.
Somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So, what's this one? I wonder if this is just okay. Vault catwalks. That's interesting. Warehouses. Miscellaneous. What's miscellaneous? I don't know. Oh, look at that. It gives you the Raider pieces in cinder block. I did not know it gave you cinder blocks. Oh, cool. Okay, hopefully it gives you all the cinder blocks. If I'm not mistaken, this gives you the double doors. The big blue double doors, I hope. Yep, there they are. Ta-da! Oh, a working garage door. Like I said, I forgot a lot about this mod. It's been so long since I've used it. So, Jed, how you doing? Good to see you. Fences? Wow, that's good. This one is going to eliminate, could potentially completely eliminate USO. I don't.
There are a lot of things in Homemaker that were not in USO.
Right.
Which was one of the reasons that I looked at it, and like I said, I heard horror stories about it clashing with USO, so I was very reluctant to try and activate it with USO installed.
Yeah.
And I wanted to download it because I wanted to be able to pop it in as soon as I discovered whether or not I actually could use it with or without.
Oh, okay.
It's just sitting there in my mods folder waiting for use.
Let's see what it gives you in the way of decorations. Electronics, cool. Ah, this is why I wanted it for the Institute, so I could get these fancy power panels. So, I remember these. Okay, and wow, I think it gives you everything in the game. Awesome. I had a lot of trouble getting this thing to run. I'm not kidding. 4 hours of putzing with this to get it to load consistently. So, what the heck was that? Oh, a security camera. Wonder if it works. This is so you don't have to buy... The reason why I was doing this is so you don't have to go and buy all the Creation Club stuff, which would run you in excess of $100, roughly, for just all the different build stuff. So, oh, what do they give you? Did they give? Oh, here's the paths, the walkways. I wonder if they give you. That's cool. I didn't know. I didn't know. There's the driveways. Where's the road piece? Maybe I'm in the wrong part. Footpaths. Planters? Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, here they are. Sidewalks. Here's the concrete sidewalks. They look a little too clean. That one looks good. Yeah. Stairs. Aha! This is the other part I couldn't find. Was one that had stairs in it. So it is here. Aha! This is good. Yeah, I guess we could call him JJ. That would not be too bad. And here's our rocks I found, which is really cool. This adds the big rocks in. You can't see it, but it's here. And,
yeah, when you select them, they actually kind of surround everything. So.
Yeah, they're a bit of a pain. But this is what I was using custom vanilla assets was to get these parts because I couldn't find a mod that had it. And there's some other parts that CVA has that I haven't found anywhere else. Like I said, there's bits and pieces in the game of debris. I have not found a mod that has debris in it. So this fixes the vehicle issue I had, if you remember. I want to see if this has something specific. There's a car frame that has tires on it that I use for making carts. And I have not found a mod that has that besides USO and CVA. So if you want to make your own custom cart when you use the tractor. Oh, there wasn't any tractor in vehicles either. Well, let's see. Here's all the buses, tanks, trucks. Maybe it's in here. No, so far... Oh, that would work. Nope, no tires. Dang. That would make a cool cart if it had tires on it.
Hmm.
So far, I have not found anything. Oh, let's try vehicles miscellaneous. Let's see if it's in here. There's the motorcycles. Vacuum thing. Ah, here's the tractor. The rototiller. Your trike. Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. It's in USO and CVA. It's the only two mods I have found that has the car frame with 4 tires on it. Workshop Plus, Workshop Rearranged. Workshop Rearranged rewrites your menus, just like USO does. I don't use it, and I don't want to use it. I tried it for a while. I hated it. Thematic and Practical is a good mod, but it's extremely old. The Cozy Scavenger, don't know that one. Solar Street Lamps, they don't have solar power in this game.
Well, realistically, they can't have solar power because they don't have integrated circuits.
Right.
And there's no superconductors, no...
I'm going to check out miscellaneous here.
No transistors. Everything's still tube technology. So anything that came into our world when superconductors and transistors started coming into play, you can write off of the Fallout world.
Right. Well, it could be in here. I don't think it... There's the bus stop. Chimneys? Okay. Like I said, I have not been able to find a mod that has that car frame in it. Oh, tombstones, cool. Ladders. This is going to make a liar out of me here. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. Rowboat. I did get the boats mod to load properly, so which is cool because it gives you the model boats on a stand, plus it gives you the main boats in the game. So, yeah, it's not here either. I don't know where else to look, guys, for this. It's not going to be an interior. I thought, well, we could just try. I already looked at miscellaneous. It's not there. It's not going to be under flow covering or signs. It's just part of vehicle, as far as I know. I'm not worried about power, furniture, fences, crafting. No. Food. No. Stores. No. Defense. No. Okay, so does this give you the ability to farm? There's silt beans, good. Tarberries and potato planters. Well, I was looking at another mod called Ponds and Something that gives you the water, and I'm not into player homes, Russ. I appreciate that. I can build my own player home. There's a mod that allows you to assign the bed. I need to find a mod that locks doors and stuff. I haven't found that yet.
Because otherwise, it opens every door in the Commonwealth.
Yeah. I have created clutter I haven't looked at. I got this to run. Lights and power, rugs, resources, colors, holidays, crafting and vendors. Yeah, this makes, for instance, this gives you the an actual cooking grill that allows you to cook, which makes sense if you think about it. So, functional objects. I have not heard of that one.
Now, let's go. While you're doing that, I'll pull up functional objects.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go get some sleep, and oh, that was the other thing. I was testing mods, and this whole thing crashed on me, so got wiped out. So it was really disappointing. So there was a couple of mods I couldn't remember what they were. So let's go 9 hours. Functional objects. Okay.
Functional objects overhaul.
So this is the one from. This is the for the crafting workbench for the holotapes. I did download some new holotapes. Thank you, Doug, if you're out there. And then, did I put is this Salty Dogs here? Salty something? What is this one? Nope. That's Armor Smith. That's something else I need. This is the salty one right here. Salty Oat Outfitter. Which is kind of cool. Oh, I'm missing a wall. My wall came out. Okay, not sure why.
Oh, maybe it came from a set that you deleted.
Could be. I try to use vanilla assets as much as possible because, needless to say, if you blow out a mod for some reason, this is what pissed me off about USO.